We're going to Donsol and gonna hopefully try and swim with the whale sharks. It's about an 8-hour drive. This should be fun. Information, a dog, the parking area, that building is the restaurant, and this way is the pool and rooms. Our room is that one right there. Let's go have a look.
Just wear your slippers because it's salty.
Okay. What do you think of the room, babe?
Amazing.
No, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's comfy, clean, everything you need. Elysia is a small resort with only 15 rooms to rent. It's also seasonal as whale sharks are only here during certain times of the year. They are closed from June 1 through November 30. As you can see, all the decorations, even in the restaurant, revolve around the whale sharks. I have to say, the food at the restaurant is top notch. It's probably some of the best I had in the Philippines. The waitress told me that the chef's specialty was bicol express, and I tried it for the first time. It was incredible. Here's a picture of Lyra playing on the beach next to the whale shark sandcastle they make every morning. The sunsets here are pretty spectacular. I will say when you go to Donsol, there's really only 3 things to do. The whale sharks, there's a scuba diving trip, and there's also a firefly river excursion you can do. When you're done with any of these excursions, spending time on the beach is quite relaxing here. One morning, we decided to take a little road trip and go to Mount Mayon. This was the sunrise between 2 mountains on our way there. From the resort, it's about an 1.5-hour drive to see the Philippines' most active volcano. It's over 8,000 feet tall and is probably one of the most picturesque volcanoes in the world. Its perfect cone shape is something you imagine when you think of a volcano. The fact that it's also currently smoking all the time just makes it a beautiful place to go look at. There is also a park nearby, Kagsawa, that we went to that is ruins of a church with beautiful photo taking opportunities. Here you can see Lyra doing one of them. It's a great place to go for the day. The next morning was an early morning, walking at 7 o'clock to the Whale Shark Information Center, which is where you embark to go see the whale sharks. It's literally a 5 to 10 minute walk down the beach. The people at this tourism center are very nice, very friendly, and make it easy to pay and get registered to do the whale shark watching. Now, when you go register, you have to sit through this orientation before you go out, and they go over the rules and laws pertaining to swimming with the whale sharks. The cost is determined by how many people you're with. If you go by yourself, you're looking at about 5,000 pesos. If you go with a group of 6, it's around 1,000. Now, after everybody's safely on board, you get underway and head towards the area where the whale sharks are. Amazingly, it's not really that far from shore. It's pretty close. It only takes about half an hour to get to the area where the whale sharks are. And before you know it, the spotters on your boat will be standing on top of these poles looking for the sharks. I will also say that they do mention the fact it is not a guarantee to find a whale shark. So, for example, one of the girls that was on my boat, this was her second day going out because the previous day they had not seeing a whale shark. One of the reasons it's not guaranteed is that they do not lure the fish or feed the fish to get them to be in this area. They look for them as they naturally migrate through the area, and that's how you swim with them. Now on your boat, you're going to have spotters, a boat driver, and a BDO. The BDO is the guy you listen to, and he tells you when to jump in the water. And when he says jump, you have to go or you're going to miss it. Now here in this clip, I was trying to be polite and let everybody jump in front of me. And doing this made them get away from me pretty quickly, and I found myself kind of alone in the water, not sure where the shark was and where everybody else was headed. Luckily, while I was here looking around, I was in the direct path of this shark, and she came right at me. Now here you see the guy swimming directly on top of the shark is the BDO. The BDO will swim with the shark so that we don't lose track of it, and we can dive with it multiple times. A few of the rules were not to get too close to the shark. You definitely are not supposed to touch the shark or hang on to the shark and try and get it to pull you along. That would stress the shark out. Other than that, as long as you're cool and can keep up with the shark, you can swim with him for quite a long time. It's really relaxing, really beautiful, and totally worth the price of admission. Now this shark that we found this day, we swam with probably 5 or 6 times. She was only about 18 feet long, so in whale shark terms, she was actually pretty small. But still, having this be my first time with such a large animal, it's incredible how massive they are. I definitely want to go back and hopefully swim with something closer to 40 feet, 45 feet or bigger. I'll also say if you're taking a GoPro or a camera, get your shot in the first or second dive, then put it away and just swim with the animal. It's so much easier to keep up with the fish and enjoy just being around it without worrying about taking a photo. Now I followed this shark for about 100 yards or 150 yards every time I swam with her. And when you get tired, you just hang out, wait for the boat to come by, pick you up, and try again. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.